Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Old Potato, and here we highlight the best strategy games every single day of the week. And today we're checking out Dorfromantik. That's right, this is a strategy city builder, but it's kind of based in a sort of scores system and a hex grid that makes for a really chill, lovely experience. Just sit back and I will try and explain exactly how the game works as we play our first game. Right, so as you can see, right here, we got a couple of different things to consider. First of all, we've got this number down in the bottom right-hand corner, 40. This is how many tiles we have left in the stack. Once we've placed all of these, the session is over. This is the only opportunity that you have to build your city, to build your empire, to build everything. That is it. Up in the top right here, we've got a couple of meta missions, I guess. We've got Landscaper 1, place down 100 tiles in total. I'm 57 out of 100 through that one already. Champion 1, gain a high score of at least 2,500 points. Form a train route with at least 15 train tracks. Very exciting indeed. And up in the top right-hand corner here, we have our high score, or our current score. Anyway, the way that this game works is that you satisfy missions, and you chain together different facilities in order to make points. Let me demonstrate exactly what I mean. This is actually a pretty great first tile for us. So we start around this area. We can rotate the tile in any direction that is required. There's a little 3+ symbol on that little bit of train track, and what that means is that we need to connect up 3 additional bits of track to this piece right here in order to satisfy the mission and get more points, which is kind of nice. Look at this, another little mission here. So what we can do here we go. So the mission here is 5+ houses, which is very cool, because if we place it next to the existing infrastructure that we've already got down, then boom, that already satisfies 3 of the houses that we need in order to pass this mission. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. Why don't we do something like that? We'll do it in a little bit of different rotation so as to ensure that we can get maximum utility out of this slot right here. So that's very exciting, actually. That's really good. And another mission. Ooh, that's very spicy. Right, well, I think if we're going to be starting a field, we probably want to do it somewhat independently of our little town that we've got going here and our little railway track. So although that we're not going to immediately form any connections, we're going to stick the tiles down here. Anyway, there's a couple of different times when you get points. First and foremost is when you complete missions. As you can see, we're actually about to complete 2 missions right here. Bada bim, bada boom. Look at that. That's 200 points, which is very nice. We also got a couple of token adjacency points whenever you plonk down some buildings next to other buildings. You get some adjacency points. And also, look at that. What do you know? Our stack size has increased a little bit, which is grand. Now, of course, the challenge in this game comes from the fact that you do, in fact, have a very limited stack of tiles. And so in order to expand, you constantly have to be fulfilling missions and fulfilling the requests of the tiles. The heart of the cards, except it's the heart of the tiles. Right, water tiles and train tiles, by the way, are a little bit unique. They cannot be placed down into areas with other tile types, if that makes sense. So we're not able to stick another bit of train track right in the middle here. That's just not possible. But you know, we will probably be able to build out and eventually get to that point. I'm gonna go for something like this. Let's have a little bit of a delta over here. I like that. Ooh, now this is pretty good for us, actually. So we've got another field mission. Yeah, let's see if we can try and keep it coming. There's absolutely no reason to end any of these towns, any of these fields, unless we have a specific mission which says, oh, we just need to connect up 2 fields to this one specific tile. We should probably try and keep all of our infrastructure as open as possible. This tree mission requires 16+ trees. I have no idea how many trees we have here, but it's obviously more than 16. This is a water tile. This requires 4 more bits of water. Now, interestingly, river does count as water, so yeah, we'll go for something like that. That's not too shabby. Indeed, I do say so myself. We got to be careful, though. We got to be real careful that we don't accidentally end up, cutting some important bit of infrastructure off. Keep it coming. We still need to satisfy the mission up at the top right as well. Form a train route with at least 15 train tracks and gain a high score as well. So we need to keep that constantly in mind. You'll note, by the way, that we unfortunately can't rotate this around in this specific position. So we're not going to be able to gain the maximum benefits. Unless we want to sort of preemptively place down the tile in the middle here, which I don't think we want to do. We're going to just have to settle for a little bit of a suboptimal build at this moment in time. Although, in saying that, if we get a big house-intensive tile, then we will be able to connect up these little two houses over here, and then also this big chain that we've got going, which I really, really love. I really, really, really love it. Okay, this is a very, very unique tile here. We've got trees, we've got a river, we've got track, and we have got a field as well. Now, the field is the only mission that we really have ongoing at this moment in time that we can maybe sort. Actually, no, tell a complete lie. We can sort the train mission. This is just a terrible tile for us. Even though we do get the mission done, though, it's a little bit of a problem. It's a little bit of a problem, and I feel it's just going to be a bit of a pain in the backside later on. Can we do something like this, maybe? Yeah, that's probably for the best. Complete that mission there. Complete this mission. I feel like I really don't want to build in these 3 tiles. There are maybe a couple of better building options, but I'm just a little bit apprehensive about building there, so I think we'll just build out this way. Nice, get that mission done as well. That's just such a great place. It's such a great place for the houses to go. So we'll do that. Okay, just 30 in adjacency bonus. We don't actually fulfill any missions. But we'll see if we can try and keep chaining. Perfect, that's good. I knew that there was a better option for us. Okay, we got to be real careful, by the way, with our fields here. So we've got a mission of 15 plus fields connected to this chain, and we've already cut this end off with a pretty good tile. So we're going to have to place this there, and then we're going to have to think about getting another field in this tile right over yonder. Right. We'll build that a little bit. Give ourselves a little bit of extra room to play with. This has to go here. This has to go here. 35 houses, video game, is what you're asking me for? That's quite a lot of houses. Gotta be honest. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. 4 fields? Oh, my lordy, that is just about the best tile that we could get in any given location, actually. Right there. That's perfect. This is also really good, as it extends our river out of harm's way, and also, hopefully, allows us to complete this mission as well. Getting one singular house is quite bad. Maybe it's worth just sticking this here for the adjacency bonus. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't love it, though. 2 extra houses, that's probably large enough to consider going in the big old, the big old village here. Yeah, 35 plus houses? Wowzers, that's some real numbers right there. Now, this is a connection. Holy cow. All right, let's absolutely do that. So that gives us a horrific little loop. I'm certain if there are any track engineers out there, then, I mean, this probably makes you weep, I would imagine. But it is what it is. We have it. It is here. Whoa, this is nasty. This is very, very nasty, in fact. We cannot rotate this around, which is worth considering. So there's going to be a little bit of a faff here to get this rail route connected up for sure. Okay, 14 plus trees, 6 plus trees. We'll actually do this over here. That is a remarkable amount of progress towards that 116 tree mission. So that's nice. That can be rotated. Yeah, we'll do that there. Maybe there's a bridge tile that we can insert into this location here. I'm not truthfully super convinced. I reckon that maybe this this train route is a little bit dead in the water, so to speak. But that's okay. Let's get that field mission done, and let's get that field mission done. But there is still room for expansion, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, we are gonna absolutely place down another field over there. Look at the size of this field that we've got going. Holy cow, that's incredible. We could either complete with this tile, we could either complete the house mission, or we could complete the tree mission. I choose to go to the moon, etc., etc., but no, I choose to fix the tree mission first before the houses. In my experience, the tree mission is probably, you know, consistently more challenging than the house mission, so maybe that's why we're doing that. Oh, I love that. I love that river bend. I love that river bend right there. Yeah, house mission is super easy to fix. Yoink that right in there. Good stuff. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I don't love this tile right here. Don't hate it either, though, so we can probably do something like that. And do we want to keep on expanding outwards? Yes, we absolutely do. Tile will go in that orientation. Good stuff. This I don't necessarily hate, actually. The reason that I don't necessarily hate this configuration is because we can add another tree tile in here and still chain together something magnificent. Look at this. Biome unlocked. Lavender. I'm going to claim that freaking biome. You bet your bottom dollar I will. That was because we placed down 100 tiles in total. Well, that's good. We're en route to champion. Becoming an engineer, however, seems to be somewhat out of reach. The track is going to be... The track is going to be the challenge, that's for sure. We'll get that over there, sure. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that we'll be just fine. Look at this. Look at this, by the way. This is exactly why I wanted to continue to chain the trees together, because boy, oh boy, oh boy, there's money to be made in trees. And there's also money to be made in fields. Like, holy cow, look at that. Look at that massive, massive chain of fields that we've got going. Marvelous. We're getting to a little bit of a dicey position here. Ooh, maybe the train track's not dead yet. Oh, yes. Maybe the train track is not yet dead. Not quite yet. Okay, sure. Risky maneuver for sure. I'm not convinced that we're going to be able to stick a water tile in here, but we have to find the right tile. And whenever you're waiting for a specific tile to come along, you know, that's a gamble. It's always a gamble. Let's keep on expanding the housing grids. There we go. What do we got over here? We got a nasty tile, that's for sure. We got a really nasty tile. It's got, what, wheat fields? It's got train track. It's got, oh boy, it's got everything. I don't even know where this where this tile should go. Maybe we fit it up here for the train? Sure, we'll do that. I hate that, actually. I hate that. This game, by the way, has got a couple of environmental surprises up its sleeve. So I believe if we keep building, then eventually we will get to... uncover some secrets, which is pretty exciting. Sure. Oh, man. What are these tiles, video game? What are these tiles? Come on. You're doing me dirty on the tile front here. Alright, I don't hate that. That's not the end of the world. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that connects up the two sort of wheat roots that we've got going. This would be nice right over here, but unfortunately, because the water has got 3 outputs, we can't actually squeeze it in there. This is almost perfect, but again, the tile configuration just doesn't quite work. This does work over here. Okay, well, we'll do that then. Nice. Unlocked water train station. Very exciting. Okay, very, very, very exciting. Any joy on a bridge tile? Any joy on a bridge tile yet? By any chance, video game? I'm gonna swing this around here. Yeah. 19 houses. Oh, hold on. Is that less than 19 houses? Oh, no, it's exactly 18 houses. That's what we're after. So, yeah, sometimes the game will throw you a little bit of a curveball, like it's clearly thrown me on this occasion, and you need to connect up exactly 19 houses to this little area here. Oh, look, it's the building that we literally just unlocked. Oh, it's the perfect tile. Oh my goodness. There is actually a tile in the game that fits my ridiculous, wacky playstyle. Okay, I freaking love that. We'll do something like that. Yeah, sure. Okay, keep expanding the wheat fields out as well. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That gets us the mission done. I do like that. I'm not quite sure about this area here. I think I prefer this. I think I prefer this. We can always get one of these big old water tiles around. Like that would be great if we could plonk that down in the middle there. This is also not terrible. Let's go with that. Give us a little bit of extra building space here. We need to make sure that we don't kill off the trees accidentally. This is a big tree collection that we've got going here, and that's a secondary tree mission. Let's do this. Again, we want to try and maximize as much as possible all of the available building options. We'll go for something like that. Water tile right here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That looks perfect. That looks absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I also just love how the game automatically highlights all of the tiles that it knows you can place in certain locations. So, you know, we can't place this tile over here, for example. We can't place the rail tiles in specific locations. I like this. This is good. This is very, very good. We don't need to think too carefully about wheat fields. As long as it's connected somehow, then, you know, we're good. That's probably best. Again, building options. We can build a wheat in this field, or a wheat tile over here, wheat tile over here, and that's probably what we want to try and do. We're still trying to solve this mission. This is the most challenging mission that we really have thus far, I would imagine. Can we fix this train track up here? I'm looking for that one extra train tile after this one. Alternatively, nothing wrong with a little extra track coming out this way, is there? There's already track over here, so I'd say what, that's maybe not the craziest thing in the world. It's probably pretty bad, actually, now that I think about it. We're not going to get another water station and plonk it down right next door, are we? No, we're not. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry yourselves too much about that. 4 extra houses. We do be close. We do be close to 4 houses. Right, water tiles are looking fine. I mean, any water tile that we stick around here will be okay. 1 house. That is a train end, actually. What about a train end over here? Or maybe even a train end in there. I mean, the house is the more valuable part of this. I'm gonna stick a train end down over there. It'll get us the mission. A locomotive. Wonderful. I didn't know that such a thing was possible. But I'm delighted that it is. Yeah, we'll stick down this over here. Cool. That's looking pretty darn good. Houses. Oh, look at that. That's the exact right number of houses, and we can even get a little bit of a field grouping going on over here, which is kind of nice. Don't hate that. A lot of large bodies of water being opened up here. Sure, keep on keeping on, I suppose. We'll see if we can do a little bit of additional building. I mean, the train has to continue through here. It could still manage to find a way through the water station here. I'm doubtful, but, I mean, optimistic. There we go, something like that. Again, try and increase the amount of building opportunities. Man, anything that gives me track and river on the same tile is just brutal. You know it's gonna suck. All right, that over there, that's okay. That's okay. Looks like we're out of missions. That's fine. Endpoints. Could have an endpoint over here. Could have an endpoint over here. But that's not even going to really further any of our goals. So we'll do something like that. Sure. And we need to get... Oh, is that exactly 18 houses? Yeah, it's exactly 18 houses. So this is going to have to form its own little... community here. That's fine. track. Again, I'm kind of hopeful that maybe we can get a little connection going over here. I just sincerely don't love... I don't love rails. It's shutting down a good number of connections that I do have. Yeah, I don't love that. This is okay. This is okay. Man, you can already start to see the strategic depth that is present in this game. It really is quite incredible. All right, we'll place that there. I don't love that. I don't love that, but it's fine. Again, solving either this house problem or this house problem now, probably my priority. I want to leave this area a little bit more open. Again, so that we can try and maybe connect up a track through here. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, there's 2 more fields. 2 more fields that need to be connected to this windmill. We're certainly trying to make that a reality. Man, just look at the jank. Look at the jank field arrangement that we've got going on over here. At least we can build outwards. That's something at least. Keep up the big old waterway connection over here. I don't love the fact that we are not getting any tree-heavy tiles. It's been a long time since we got a couple of those. Also, you might have seen that there's a little flag here. The little flag indicates that we need to close up all of the entrance points. So if we do that, then we will be richly rewarded. And I think we want to close this up here. Perfect. Excellent. That's great. And so now we just need to close up this area, this area, this area, and this area. And if we do that, then we will be richly rewarded with yet more points, which is great. This needs one last tile, one last wheat field even. And unfortunately, I ain't got one last wheat field, so we're going to need to make sure that that does not get connected up. This is okay, but again, we need to be super duper careful about not completely destroying this train setup. Okay, you know what? Living on a prayer. Let's freaking go. Let's get this Omega train route connected up. Let's also get this done immediately. That is a monster of a mission that is now completely sorted. Very, very happy with that. We need to connect this up to 7 bits a track. I mean, this is actually like far from the worst idea that I've ever had, because we could complete the mission on this little route over here and then connect the 2 routes together, if indeed there is a bigger one. Yeah, we could start building some more wheat fields. Actually, we've already got the start of a wheat field operation over here. Yeah. Okay, something like that's not too bad. We're very, very close to just kicking completely this tree combo down the drain. So I don't love that. Don't love that at all. Maybe find somewhere a little bit better for these trees, or indeed this house. Again, we don't want to close this up because of the rails. I don't really want to close this up for the rails. What about over here? I mean, look, we need to close up this area with houses anyway. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. Houses. 6 houses left. 6 houses left. Excellent. And this is the perfect connection that will allow us to get these 2 wheat fields connected. And honestly, I think we just want to keep on building out here. So this is a bit of a jank connection. I don't love this, but it would be making progress towards more trees, and that is important. But we just cannot fill this tile in. We just cannot fill that tile in. I have no idea, by the way, what the blank tiles give you. But it's probably not very much. Sure, we'll go there. We'll go there. We'll complete the tree mission. That's great. I do want to keep the tree mission going, obviously. It goes in there. Wonderful. Now, connection over here of this nature would be great. It's worth touching on briefly why I didn't stick this tile in here. It's because we can wait. It's because we can afford to wait for a little while. We can afford to wait for a straight water piece in order to get these extra trees into one big long route. So this needs to be facing out this way. Great. This is the perfect... It's the perfect finisher for this area over here. Maybe we can connect up this wheat field to this area. No guarantees. Alternatively, could do... Nah, it's probably better just to do that. There we go. There's the straight water piece. Boom. We satisfy this and almost get this mission done as well, which is very, very nice. Is this the last? No, we've got, like, what, one more. Can we connect both these houses up? Cannot connect both of these houses up into this town, so we will want to reconsider. I'll actually stick that down over there. It's not fantastic. Not the end of the world. Not terrible. More trees. Again, increasing our surface area of trees is omega important. Sure. Do something like that. And then, if we do decide to do that, and that would just absolutely kill our chances of expansion. And so, I think we'll not do that. Instead, we'll get that down over there. Keep it coming. 2 extra houses. I tell you what, that would be so perfect, right? Sure. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. So where are our main missions at the moment? Down here? It cannot be this tile, but it can be this tile right over here. Could be that tile right over there. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think this would satisfy the closure requirement, although we can probably just throw down like one singular individual house, just like this one actually, and be done with it as well, because it is literally just this area. Kind of hate this configuration though, so might want to hold off just a smidgeroony. Yeah, I mean, this is where you got to make decisions, right? It's where you got to make decisions. Get this over there. Nice. 61 fields. Goodness gracious me. Good thing that I've already got an absolutely massive field that is on the go. Now this looks perfect. Yes, let's get that tree mission done. Houses here. We need to close this off. We need to close this off, so that's a no-go. What about starting up a brand new town down here? I actually don't hate that. Alternatively, something like this over here would be kind of nice. Man, the fields in this area are just a disaster, actually. Yeah, we'll go with something like that. More fields. More fields. More fields, more fields, more fields. Every day I do be plowing. We're just not getting anything that gives us what we're after. We got a lot of missions that are on the go, and I'm incapable of solving any of them. Okay. Now this is a big one. Holy cow. Require 26 plus water pieces. Thankfully, I think that we've got the ability to do that. Rotate that around there. Increase the number of trees that we've got. Keep it coming, I guess. Sure, we'll just... This is like a swampy swampland. I mean, look at this tiny little farming community that live on this island. It's kind of gorgeous, but, I mean, also kind of tragic at the same time. Does this have... No, this has no railway end piece. I thought that it did. It does not. That's fine. This has a railway end piece. Sure. What's wrong with a little bit of a railway end piece right over here? We could have a little bit of a railway end piece right over there, but I think it's probably best placed over here. So we'll do that. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I prefer this, yeah. Prefer that. Very much prefer that. Right, Swampville continues to expand. This needs a lot of work. Oh my goodness, this needs a lot of work. It needs so much work. This also needs a connection there, but that's not happening anytime soon. I mean, maybe this goes up here with the ambition of eventually connecting up a railway route. Oh, this area is a complete disaster, by the way, but whatever. That cannot go there because it needs to be closed off. This could go here, but should probably go... Yeah, it should probably go right over there. Looking good. The reason being is that we want to keep this wheat field route open. Yeah, we'll do that. That's cool. Right, so this, unfortunately, needs to go here. Oh man, this is very, very close to working out. Let's go right over there. This needs to be a closure piece. Boom, let's fix that flag. Let's close this town up. And then let's keep on expanding our waterways. Ooh, yes, I like that. I like that a lot. That's not the piece. We're close. We're close to finding the piece. We're close to finding the piece. Mark my words. We do be close. That goes over there. It's a train station. Oh my goodness. Okay. The problem is... Oh, that's perfect actually, isn't it? Oh, it's so perfect. It would... In an ideal world, it would go right over here, but we can't connect this network until we finish the mission, so we're going to go there instead, and then just hope that we're going to be able to get, like, a super curvy piece to somehow work. I have no idea how that's going to fix itself, but I have faith. I have faith. Okay, good. Any more houses? Yeah, we do actually require just, like, a gargantuanly large number of houses that I apparently just haven't really given much thought to fixing. Let's do this instead. We want to keep this area basically free. That gets us the mission done. And so, you know what? Let's freaking go. If that gets us the mission, it's great. Even if it does put us in a slightly compromising position. This connection shouldn't be too difficult to justify. In fact, I actually think that that's just fine. We're continuing a massively long forest down here. Let's finish this village over yonder. Do we need to close anything up, by the way? I don't think that we do. We're still just fine on everything. That's too many houses. What about over here? Oh, it's the exact right number of houses? That's the easiest mission that I've ever come across in my entire gosh darned life. This is a closer here. That can't go there, I'm afraid. Okay, well, I hate this. I hate this. Kinda don't hate this. Sure, I kinda don't hate that the most. 12 bits a track? Or... Oh, it fails both missions. That feels bad. Sure, bring it down this way. We're closer to completing this mission, so that's kinda nice. Oh my goodness, we almost ended the massive wheat field streak. Completely forgot about that. I will get this in there, and we will try and fix this up in just a second. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's garbage actually. That doesn't help us even slightly. That connection, oh, it's so desperate to happen, isn't it? Sure. It's so desperate to happen. Perfect. Nice. Good. Very nice. What else do we need to fix? Waterways, trees. I mean, trees are a little funky to solve. Oh, also, we need to close this area up. 3 areas that we need to close up. Okay, we can almost certainly deal with that at some point later on. Oh, ho, ho. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That goes over there. Trees, more trees everywhere. Yeah. Sure, we plonk that down in the middle, and we don't stop any of the tree combo that's definitely ongoing at the moment, so that's kind of nice. Single house here, which means that we are maybe in a position to close this gap. I'll do it. I don't love the fact that I'm filling in these tiles before I've been able to connect up the two train networks together, but it's okay. It's suitable for now. We will do... Also, we need to close up this wheat field here. That's going to fail the mission, right? Or we just... Apparently, we've got an unlimited time to do it. It just matters that we do it at some point, right? Sure. Right in there, and that allows us to start another little tree combo over here. This is a big old tree tile, so we gotta yoink this right here. Good stuff. We'll do that in there. More tiles for days. Yep. Good stuff. And if we are going based purely on quantity, then we need more and more and more houses right over here. We're just trying to build this as big as possible, right? Oh, it's the perfect connection. It's the perfect connection. However, this needs to go in there. Oh, this is almost certainly going to completely bork everything up, isn't it? Yep, I can feel the bork coming. Yeah. So it's going to break everything. That's going to break absolutely everything. Unless we are able to find... is it worth us just tanking 2 missions? I feel like it's absolutely not worth us doing that. Maybe it's worth us tanking 1 mission. Yeah, I think we tank 1 mission right there, just to ensure that we're actually able to continue. Kind of feels bad to do, but I think that it's going to ensure that we have a little bit more longevity. Man, river tiles and water tiles do be frustrating. Sure. That could have also gone up there, I think, but doesn't particularly matter. Houses, man, houses and water tiles. Name a worse combo. So that's gnarly. Kind of love that. 142 extra trees. That's quite something. That is quite something. This is not going anywhere, is it? No, it's really not. Is there a chance that we can maybe fix this area? Maybe cap it all off? I doubt it. We can fix this area, so I guess that's exactly what we'll do. Is it possible for us to make something work with a combo here? Negatory. Oh, it's the perfect tile. It's the perfect tile. Look at that. And we complete a tree mission. Who'd have thunk it? 704 trees. Okay. That's fine. 8 waterway tiles. This is great. This is great. We are off to the freaking races. I'll tell you that much for free. Things are looking great for us at the moment. I mean, this is where it all crumbles, right? So that's a good connection to make. I like that. Gives us an out. I also kind of don't hate that. I'd like to complete this rail mission, because rail missions are just troublesome, right? They're just highly, highly troublesome. So I'd very much like to complete that. No real reason to end this wheat field. I mean, we could end the wheat field. The game is asking for that to happen. If we are going to end it, then doing it with this tile right here is the wrong one, because this actually gives us more opportunities to connect up tiles. Also, it's asking us to complete the forest, which I will do, undoubtedly, at some point, but it needs to be after we get our money's worth, right? A river tile and a rail tile. Well, I guess it kind of works. Kinda. Like, barely, but... Oh, it's just so bad. Sure. 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 There we go. What the heck? I love it. I love it. That's a three-banger that we were able to get down pretty much immediately. We will do this because we can probably connect up these two towns up at the top. Nice. Keep it coming. Again, let's return to this area. I think this area is stonks. This area is big stonks. Although if it's got houses on it, even though it has houses on it, we don't really care. It needs to go in this vicinity because we need to complete this rail mission. Because rail missions do be terrible. Yep. Rail mission, rail mission, rail mission. I can already tell, by the way, that I am just going to be playing this game forever. It's so freaking good, isn't it? It looks gorgeous. And this is just like one level, by the way, that I'm just trying to take as far as we possibly can. And yet still I feel we haven't even seen everything that we've got to see. It's just so gosh darn gorgeous, isn't it? There we go. Look at the villages that we have created. Nice. Trees? Oh. Big trees. That doesn't actually fit anything. Sure. Oh. So this requires 10 waterway connections. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. We could start a brand new waterway up here. Yeah. Don't necessarily hate that. Not at all. There we go. Keep it coming. 30 plus rail network. I tell you what. I'm going to connect that up. But where am I going to connect it up? That's the real question. The only way that we can make this a 30 plus rail network, that's right, you guessed it, it's by connecting the two places together. And boy, oh boy, we need the perfect, by perfect I mean the absolute most perfect piece. Sure. 807 trees. This tile comes with 4 trees. It's a pretty bad deal. We'll do it nonetheless. Okay, water train station. It's got to be a water train station, right? Oh, I love it. 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 Okay. Did end up being very, very close together at the end of the day, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, I think this goes in here because this mission's a little bit difficult to satisfy given that it is an exact number. So that's fine. Okay, we still need to close this wheat field off. Let's try and do that now. Don't like this. Don't like what we got going on over here. Lots and lots of tree missions lately. Kind of love it. There's a lot of opportunity to grow the forest here. Unfortunately, we're being asked to close it off, which is a little bit disappointing. What about the wheat field? Can we close off the wheat fields yet? Not really. Chances of us doing that, I would say, are slim. Okay, we will try and maybe contain this forest a little bit. But let's not try too hard, because we still have like 16 missions to do. Okay, good. I don't think that you're penalized, actually. I don't think that you're penalized for leaving an open-ended connection. And if that is the case, then that's good. Sure. This is quite something that we've managed to assemble here. Okay, we're 34 tiles. So I'm a little bit worried that perhaps we are... okay, there's one open end there, one open end there. We've got water. Well, a water splitter would be great up at the top of the world here. The reason being is that we are Needing to increase the size of that bespoke waterway. Keep it coming. Yeah. We don't want to close off the wheat fields. Or we do want to close off the wheat field. That was a bad place to stick that wheat field, but it's okay. We do want to close off the wheat field, but we don't want to close it off quite yet. The rail network, I like the idea of the rail network being here. But to be honest, we can't close that off just in case we get a big old rail mission. So we got to keep that somewhat up in the air, at least for a while. Maybe something like this over here would be good. There we go. We still do need to close off the forest, but LMAO, do I care about that? Not at all. Not when there's points to be had. Okay, wheat field. Yeah, this is going to be the tricky one to close, actually. 19, you need 19 wheat fields. Okay, I mean, that gets us a good chunk of the way there, actually. There we go. Keep it coming. More rails. Yeah, up at the top. Man, this is turning into a ginormous map here. So I like that in principle. In practice, it's probably going to be a little bit less than ideal to deal with. But that's okay. Sure. Nice. Okay, waterway mission is straight up completed. Housing mission, let's continue with that. Man, having a super large village is very, very nice. Is it maybe possible that we can do the wheat mission down here? Would be kind of nice. Ooh, now video game. That is a test. That is a test of my endurance. We're going to have to start a brand new bespoke rail network down here. How confident do I feel about that? Not particularly confident. Let me tell you. Oh, it's a locomotive. It's a locomotive. It's a locomotive. Can we... there's no way that we can stick that on our bigger rail network. Oh, that's a big shame right there. Oh, look at that. Is it going to drive off into nothingness? No, it's just going to turn around and go the other direction. I mean, okay, I kind of didn't really expect that would be the case, but never know. It would have been fun, right? Okay, up here. Keep it coming. Keep expanding. God, we gotta get a big good piece right in here. Getting, oh, look at the little mission. It follows the freaking train. How cool is that? Sure. Okay, bring that away. That's nice. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. This is great. This is great. So that's eventually gonna increase in size. Let's keep working on this area, shall we? Nice. Let's keep on working on this area. Very nice. No real need to get any more trees, but we could. That bit of rail cannot go there. It can go there though, so I guess we'll do that. Oh man, this game is just so gorgeous. I'm seriously at a loss for words as to how I can describe it. It's so gosh darn great. It's so gosh darn great. I know that we're being asked to close off the wheat fields. Sure. I'll close it off. I'll close it off in a way that I'm pretty comfortable with. 2 more wheat fields over here. A 51-bit of train track? Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I have just the place for you. I have just the place for you. It's up here. Yeah, okay, so wheat fields and railroads are my particular weakness, I feel. They're just not really great at achieving any sort of score, at least in my mind. We're so close to fixing this, by the way. Yep. Yep, and one more. One more, and then we are pretty much done. So close that off. Wait, where's the last open area? Oh, it's still there. Oh man, that's yeah, that's gonna be somewhat of a problem. Somewhat of a problem to fix. Maybe an underwater train station, legitimately, is what we need. Not an underwater train station. That's a little bit ridiculous. Sure. I hate the way that the fields look in this vicinity, but it's okay. All right, that's not looking too bad. More fields. We'll actually set up some fields around these parts. Sure. We'll try and maybe make something happen. We got 6 tiles, by the way. We need to hustle. We need to hustle in order to try and get our mission complete here, but I don't necessarily know if we're going to be able to get anything down. If we land some real stonkers, then that would be grand, although to be fair, perfect. Yeah, that's not too bad. We are able to increase the number of tiles that we have by just a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I mean, we're close here. We're close. Can we finish the trees? No. Can we finish the fields? No. It depends now on how we get dealt the tiles, right? Like that's our end game condition. 11 bits a track. That's gonna happen, to be honest. This is gonna be a big old problem here. Needs to be a. We need to get a more varied selection of bits of track. There is an underwater station here. Oh my goodness, that we know exactly where that needs to go. And that will at least allow us to get a little bit of extra points coming in. There's also probably a better like order of operations here. So I mean, you know, getting 20 points apiece. Yeah, getting 20, 30 points apiece is not great. This can close off what we're looking to close off. Can we close it off with a... I think we can actually close it off with water. Yeah, we totally can close it off with water. Oh, it needs to be connected to 14th, though. Oof. Do we flunk the mission? We don't have any sort of, like, middlingly large-sized waterways. We got 3 tiles left. So we're not going to be able to complete a mission anyway. We got to throw that. We got to throw it because we got to close the loop. We got to close the loop. Maybe now we you know, sort of hardcore try and just finish some missions here. I say that like I've not been trying to hardcore finish missions for the entirety of this this episode. This is not going to complete at all. That's fine. We don't need to necessarily worry about that. That's okay. 1,080 trees. Well, if only you'd given me that one just like a couple of minutes earlier, video game, because I tell you what, I actually think that we are totally, completely possible. It's totally, completely possible for us to get that. As it stands, however, I don't think that there's anything that we can really do to extend our longevity by any substantial amounts. We're being asked to close the trees. We can't do that. We're being asked to increase the length of the track. We're not able to do that, unfortunately. We've got a waterway extension on the books up here, and we got a track extension over here. Track is my weak point, and I think, to be honest, the track is supposed to be the most challenging aspect of this game. There we go. I don't think that we're necessarily too disappointed with that score there. I mean, that took us, what, just about an hour to get a score of about 10,000. And that was my first attempt, right? That was my first attempt. And this is the brand new biome, by the way. And we've got a whole bunch of brand new missions, which is very, very exciting. Form a body of water with at least 20 segments. Form a train route with at least 25 tracks. At the end of the day, I mean, we were in a pretty darn good place there. Position in the leaderboard, 13,443. I mean, I'm not really gonna gripe too much about that. It is fine. How to unlock more challenges while playing Dorfromantik. You will sometimes encounter these spots in the distance. Build towards to reveal a special collectible tile. Yes, I looked for them whilst we were playing. It didn't really happen, so you know we didn't get to see it. But there's a couple of little missions here. There's a couple of little missions. What did we have? We had engineer, landscaper, true fan. And then champion. We didn't have the ocean mission. Did we have the true fan mission? I don't think we had the true fan mission. Maybe I just completed that in the tutorial. But yeah, so this is it. This is Dorfromantik. This is the chillest strategy game since Islanders, and I really, really, really loved Islanders. It was really good. It was really good. I had a grand old time. It was great, and this game is also similarly fantastic, similarly chill, and weirdly strategically deep. But anyway, folks, thank you as ever to the fantastic support over on the Patreon page. Thank you to Banana Nanasi Senpai and Aurelio for being the $325 plus tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.